Jacquie Davidson.
Oh, that's such a cute little song.
Any teachers here? Teachers? Professors? Oh, really? Yes, sir. What did you teach?
Fifth grade and administration for 30 years.
Good. Give a hand. That's a good service. Yeah. Good job. Good for you. Anybody else? Good. Yeah, I was a teacher and a coach and a musician for a number of years, 32 years. I know I don't look that old. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I love education stories, and my favorite story is this one. There was this third grade teacher, okay, who gave her class a homework assignment, write a short story with a moral. Okay, next day kids come back. Mary, let's hear your story. Mary says, well, there was this farmer, and he had a dozen eggs in a basket in the back of his truck, hit a bump, 2 of them broke. That's kind of an interesting little story. What's the moral to your story? Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh, that's kind of old, isn't
So
it?
finally I go up to Mary. Let's hear your story. Mary says, well, there was this farmer, and he had a dozen eggs in a basket to be hatched, but only 10 of them hatched. Teacher goes, that's kind of a cool little story. What's the moral to your story? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. There's always somebody in the crowd, you know. I'll tell you, we're going to use your egg later on. I got a song. Anyway, so finally it goes up to Billy. Billy, let's hear your story. Billy says, well, my Aunt Karen was flying in a helicopter over enemy territory, and the helicopter got hit. She had to bail out, had a machine gun in one hand, bottle of whiskey in the other, drank the bottle of whiskey, hit the ground, killed 100 enemy soldiers with their machine gun and 50 more with their bare hands. Teacher goes, whoa, Billy, that's quite a story. What's the moral to your story? Billy says, stay away from my Aunt Karen if she's been drinking. Raise your hand. Do you remember a group called the New Christy Minstrels? Anybody new Christy Minstrels? Okay, about half. Okay. Well, Jacquie, original girl, banjo player. So why don't you tell a little bit about the Minstrels, and we'll continue.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you're having fun. Anybody having fun? Okay.
I'm having fun.
One lady in the pink did not raise her hand. She didn't raise her hand. Everybody but 2 people are having fun. Okay.
That's okay. She's got eggs, Gary.
You got another half hour to work.
Yeah. Well, the New Christy Minstrels, gosh, what a great group, and so much fun being a part of it. I am the second member of the group, Randy Sparks being the first person who organized the group, and he's the one who's written all the really well-known songs. We had an occasion to really, after we did the Andy Williams show, of course, you know, that's how we kind of got started. We were a group that had, well, let's go back a little bit. Back in Los Angeles in the day, we used to have a lot of folk singers in town. They come from San Francisco, Chicago, you know, all the hot spots for folk music. And so we started having, like we do here, we started having little weekend things where everybody potlucks and everybody would bring food, and then we'd all sit around and sing. And it was great. And we did that for about 2 months, and then people kind of dropped out. We came out to about 10 people and finally decided this was the best part of the group anyway. Well, our guitar player was out one night at a party, and he met a gentleman by the name of Jim, who was a record producer at Columbia. And so Artie told him, he said, could you come out the house and hear our group? Maybe we're something. We don't know, you know. We think we sound good. So Jim came out. He said, I like you guys. You guys sound good. I'm going to take you to Columbia Records and do a demo. Well, that was just like heaven had dropped in our lap, you know, just wonderful. So we go to Columbia Studio, and we're in a recording. We did four demos, and we had just finished, and a gentleman walks into the studio. His name was George Weil. He had white hair and a little white goatee, and he said, hi. I'm George Weil. I happen to be the new musical director for the Andy Williams show that's coming on NBC this fall. And he said he's looking for a group, and I would like to know if Andy could come to see you, or, you know, we'll take you to him. And we all went, oh gosh, yeah, that'd be great. You know, we're just like kids falling out of our chairs, you know, so in excitement. Next thing we know, door opens and goes, hi gang, I'm Andy. We all went, whoa, it's Andy Williams, oh my goodness. You know, he came in, he sat there and he listened, he didn't say anything. He listened to all the music that we did, and then he said, I'd like to welcome you to my show if you'll do it. Well, that was just like, you know, getting $1 million, you know, on the, thing today, you know. So anyway, that's what we did. And after we did the show for a year, we did go on tour. We had the honor of playing at Carnegie Hall, and we also played for President Johnson at the White House. We did the Greek theater. We did a lot of things all over the United States. We did a lot of colleges, which was really fun. And we recorded 7 albums at that time. I'm not going to give a date because I don't remember the exact date, but there were 2 girls and 8 guys. Boy, that was really fun. Do you think those guys would help you carry an instrument or anything? No. So anyway, I was going to tell them about Gail. My singing partner, Gail, in the group, wonderful, wonderful lady. We decided to leave after all of our touring, and we sang as a duo. And we did the first year living in LA, we did 175 television shows. We flew weekly back to New York for Hullabaloo. We did Shindig. We did, I can't even tell you all stuff, we did Tonight Show. We did so much stuff. And then, you know, I went off and, you know, had my own life after that. But in 2005, the Christies did you
Reunited.
want to say something?
No, reunited.
I keep wanting to go to the microphone.
Well, we got to move this along a little bit. It's, you know, I don't know.
Okay, Gary. Yes, sir.
All right.
No, in 2005, we reunited for the first big reunion, and then we continued on until 2010. That's where I left. The last 3 originals left, so that was the new Christy Minstrels.
How about a big hand for the new Christy Minstrels? Remember those?
Big hand for Jacquie.
Yeah.